So here we have the Nissan Qashqai on a 67 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot area of it first of all. As we approach the back of the car you can see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further again. And then these two tray sections will both lift and remove to give you even more space beyond that, and you can use them to divide the boot up, as you can see. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then as I mentioned we'll hop in and run through some controls from there. Now that we've done a full circle of it though, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the centre, you can see the total miles for the car. They are 44,164. You can change the information displayed above that. At the moment, you can see there's a digital readout for your speedometer. There are various different things you can change that to, as you can see, and that's all done using the buttons on the right-hand side of the steering wheel just here. We have stereo controls surrounding that. Over on the right-hand side, we've got our cruise control, speed limiter, and phone controls. Into the centre, the main touchscreen for the car. So you can pair your phone from here, hit connect, and then you'd pair a device. We've got our radio, of course, AM, DAB, and FM, as you can see, and you've got your volume just here. We have a CD player. We've got auxiliary input, Bluetooth audio as well, and then satellite navigation up in this top right-hand corner. On top of all of that, this car has got a 360 parking camera, so reversing camera and a bird's eye view image of exactly where the car is parked, and it goes a few steps beyond that, so you can have a front-facing camera and the bird's eye view, or a front-facing camera and the front passenger side wheel. On top of all of that, we've also got autonomous parking, so this car can parallel park and bay park itself, taking control of the steering for you, and you've got those two options just there. Below that we have dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger temperature, driver temperature, you can increase and decrease the fan speed, you can determine what direction you like the air to be distributed in, and when you're happy with those settings, that's your air conditioning off. Back on again, we've got a heated rear screen and a heated front screen there. Below that, 12-volt charging socket, the electronic handbrake with an auto hold function, a 6-speed manual gearbox, and then we have driver and passenger heated seats with two different heat settings each. Last thing I wanted to mention is the panoramic glass roof. We have a button up here that will open that sun blind all the way to the back of the rear seats, and as you can see, that lets in a huge amount of extra light to the cabin area. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.